This stuff is really hard to deal with. It's as if I don't even exist. But I know I do. I'm not artificial intelligence. You can see it in my eyes. I'm just tired from dealing with things. Like, me brightened up. Whoa, there's a mosquito. Me brightened up looks a lot different. And it can explain it by act like I've been able to rollerblade, quit smoking, act, just pretend. These were the goals that I had in mind, and I was going to squash them like none other. But with this blight in your life that's coming from friends, family, family members, I should say, um, it's really hard to determine how to move. And inside of it, it creates, excuse me, I just got done eating, so I haven't eaten anything all day either. I mean, that's just another part, is just you're in constant fight mode for everything inside of my own life, like my heartbeat, like figuring out what's happening to me for many years, but it's unwittingly being given by my own trusted friend, Jesse Lee, among many others who were proxy made specifically to control my life. So, say my last relationship. I didn't have that relationship, they did. So anything that I had within my relationship was actually reported back to these strangers to suggest as to what was happening in my life. So it is my personal belief that she actually would have loved to have been with me without all the excess things happening, because she never was able to have that kind of, I don't know, relationship with somebody, trust and honor and all that kind of stuff, memorabilia and creation in that fashion. Or maybe she has. Maybe she has. I take it back. I take it back. She probably has. But the fact of the matter is that after her conscience got to her, she realized, or I realized, that I saw through her as far as her heart is concerned, and she just hated herself for partaking in what she had taken part in. Not knowing probably at the time that these people would be moving away, not knowing that at the time that these people would be throwing her under the bus, not knowing at the time that the person that was to be gaslighting me with her would be doing the same things that they were doing to me, to her. She didn't like that. So she led me into signs of the breadcrumbs of being able to figure out who it was, where it was coming from, how it was happening, everything. So my head hurts from the overgrown crime that it is in my life. I've been going through nothing but turmoil in my life because of it. So basically, it could be like someone outside of proxy made relations to be able to be kind enough to just come into my life and actually mean what they say and say what they mean and be forthright and forthcoming and all of that. I sincerely need that supporter right now. I sincerely need a new support system, and I don't know how to go about getting it when the trust has been very diminished. And it's not, again, me. It's not me. This is not me. I haven't been able to be me based on the experiences that I've had, and so it's really hard to just trust. Do you see what I'm saying? I haven't been able to trust my dad, obvious reasons. I haven't been able to trust my brothers now for obvious reasons. The, my own sister-in-law was like shaking me, like not shaking me, but getting me to really know that there's trouble in Little China when it comes to this because she said if you're not able to get a hold of me by text or calling to know that there's a problem. Now it's been months since then. I know there's a problem. That's why I'm reporting on these issues online and trying to stream. But that's just it. How do you stream your life without breaking it up as to where you are, when you are, and exactly the placement that you are when you have however many people trying to make sure that you're dead? That you just are dead in a way that's quiet. No one needs to know anything that's happening here. Type of killing. Where do you go? And then they're telling me that I don't have integrity on the community standards of Facebook? What? How? Make it make sense. How so? Make it make sense to me. So anyway, I'm sitting in an overgrown crime over my life of many, many years, all of my life. Cheers. I wish that I could be me. I've fought really hard to get out of certain situations that I've been placed in, and it was unwittingly happening to me. All over. Poisoned. All over the place. So how would you personally move differently to get out of that? You just don't know you're being poisoned when the poison itself is to not make you know or reason through much of anything in a normal fashion. So what do you do? What do you think you do? How do you think you move? Who do you contact? Who do you email? Who do you call? Ghostbusters? That's how it makes you feel. But the fact is, it's not ghosts. The fact is that you know these people very well. They know you better than you could know yourself at times because it's like legitimately trying to scream your memories at a wall or an area to echo back to you, and you still don't have the memory. You don't even want to know how it was driving home like 40 minutes, screaming out over and over. They're trying to kill you. Who's trying to kill you? Aurelia and Jesse. Why are they trying to kill you? I don't know. Just keep repeating it. You're going to lose your memory. And meanwhile, the road's splitting off into two different directions. You're having to drive like this and shit. Like literally one eye. It's just so you could focus on the dotted lines on the side of the road. I gotta get back home. I gotta get back home. They're trying to kill you. Who's trying to kill you? I don't know. Who's trying to kill you? Jesse and Aurelia. Why are they trying to kill you? I don't know. Just keep repeating it. Gotta get home. I gotta get home. Meanwhile, you're drawn the fuck up, sleep deprived as fuck. The arsenic also creates diabetes. Look it up for yourself. And then these people want to make it psychosis. You see? With what's happened to you, you're supposed to be crazy. You're supposed to be insane. You're supposed to be drawn so thin that there are 12 different, things that they try to get you back into reactive abuse was to purport that you have to go back into anger management. You have to go back into domestic abuse classes. When it was never you. You just went through you're just being poisoned up, lo and behold, going through the motions. Is just, I don't understand any of this stuff happening to me. Why am I being made homeless? Why am I going through this time and time again? Why do I have to go through these classes? These things don't make sense. And even the people that were working the classes brought me back and held me back at the last class and said, "Why were you here? Why would have you have had to have been here?" I said, in the first situation, I said, "I don't know, but I think somebody knows. Somebody else knows more about this than I do." Well, she said, you didn't belong here. If you keep going right and you keep doing what you're doing, you're gonna be all right. You're gonna do all right. You're gonna do just fine. Just keep plugging away at what you got in front of you." Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. I would say. And in my first account anyway, we were friends. After that, well, I'm sure as shit the hacker of what at that time it must have been 22 years or 20, I don't know, 20 some years of our relationship at that point, where I'm sure he was probably like, "Oh no, I can't allow him to be friends with the people that I'm trying to get him in trouble with." So anyway, that's why I'm out here trying to figure this stuff out. I wish that I had more supporters than I do. I wish I wasn't throttled. I wish I wasn't gate kept. I wish I wasn't being hacked. I wish my life wasn't hijacked. I wish that my life didn't have this overgrown crime. I wish I didn't have overgrown grass with a gamed up lawnmower. Pull that string. Get it to run all hoggle, hoggle, hoggle. While you're trying to fix the damn thing on finding things on YouTube, pulling it apart, and lo and behold, what's that part? Just full of gas. It's not like it's just not a safe thing, is all I can say. Oh, I mean, if it is, someone explain it to me, because I don't know. I didn't go to school for mechanics, but I went to school for carpentry, and that was gamed up. I'm the only one in my family that finished college. Even though it was purported to me by my oldest brother that he was going to stay, and then everyone in the class was like, I don't know, I had a tear come out of my eye. It was really hard to hold back, like wanting to actually cry. But they felt bad for me. They felt really bad for me. And it was on a day that one of the guys that I had talked to on a regular basis there for a little while wasn't there. Like, I think he had something happen within his family. And then on top of it, like, months after that, I don't know how many months, like, I don't know, within the year, I'll say, he had experienced identity theft. And after that, like, there's just no getting hold of these people, in the same fashion as you would have otherwise been able to. And if they're dealing with that same kind of blight because they're trying to be your friend, well, I'm just going to say it takes a strong individual. It takes a real strong individual. But it doesn't mean that you don't take it upon yourself to be strong. It means that you take it upon yourself to be strong and be the strength. When in a family circumstance, when somebody's falling, you're supposed to be there to catch them or be there to help them, be the shoulder to lean on, so that they can stand up firm themselves. But when one's tearing down, it's going to tear down the whole thing. And that's just what happens. And that's what's happening in my life. And I'm trying to prevent it. That's why I was creating Heartworks. You have no idea what that is. But if I'm not going to create it and somebody else is going to try and steal the idea, they'll never be the same. They can go ahead and play. They could play hoity-toity like these people in my life, but they're not too hoity-toity, you know what I mean? Anyway, I gotta do other things. I just wanted to suggest that it's just an overgrown crime and I could really use the support out here. So if you can watch, 12 videos today and 242 tomorrow, it would mean a lot. And if you can go through and like them as you're watching them, that would be cool as well. You can turn off the notifications bell if you don't want notification after notification from me. But it would mean a lot to me if you could help encourage me to get to the point to where I was trying to get to originally in my life. Because this just isn't it. A day in and day out of trying to fight this identity theft and hacking and bullshit. It's too much for anybody. Anybody that wants to be part of your life and be in your life, they have time to pick up the phone and to dial and to call. So, right now I was just trying to share my GoFundMe, and that's how it's coming up. It's all like blurred. And so I'd go back into it, and I'd go back to share and try and share it, and it just goes back into blurry. So I'm being gate kept on my phone from being able to get through these things. I don't know what to do. I'm being gate kept in every single facet of my life. So let me try and hit share again. Same thing, just blurry. And so I'm like, okay, well maybe it's just taking its sweet time. Set it to the side. Does it ever allow you to a link to share? No. The links that I've shared have been completely removed along with my last Facebook account. That Facebook suggests that I have the integrity issue going against their community standards. Well, what the fuck does that mean? Why doesn't your legal team work? Why doesn't your fucking team do anything of integrity? And if you ask me, they're the ones with the integrity issue, not me. Do you understand? I mean, I'm not asking if you stand under my authority. I'm asking if you comprehend. Do you comprehend what I'm saying? I'm not like Black's Law dickheads. I'm like just trying to do the right thing in what I pay for. What do I pay for it for? It's theirs. It's theirs. This phone is theirs. This phone is theirs. This house is theirs. My skin suit, they might as well just zip me down and jump in my body and zip it back up and be like, "Hi, I'm Matthew." And then you pretend as if you were any other man out here. Any man out here. and you wouldn't go 2 blocks away. That's where this murderer lives. 2 blocks away. He's got a little white van outside of his place. He doesn't do any electricity. He's not an electrician. He's not a plumber. He's not a contractor. He doesn't build decks. He doesn't use it for fucking anything, dude. Anything. Weird, huh? Weird. Really fucking weird. It's just god awful I didn't see these things before. It's god awful I haven't been able to utilize my brain the way I'm able to utilize it right now. So anyway, if you can't support me, please do. Please like, please comment, please share my messages in however you can share. Be a secret and silent supporter of me. Don't just leave me in this blight. Don't just leave me to die. It's like my whole life I've been dead to me until about a year ago. And now I'm still dead to me. The me that I would otherwise be me within my own life if this stuff has never happened to me. And these people all know it. My dad knows it. My brothers know it. These ex-girlfriends by proxy know it. The only ex-girlfriends that don't know it to what I'm actually saying to be true are the ones that gave me the breadcrumbs of like knowing that these things are true in the long run. Oh my gosh, I'm just so fucking tired. I don't know what to do. Will you support me? Will you? I can't even share my GoFundMe. I can't even do anything right anymore, I guess. Anything of my own integrity, and I'm supposedly the one with the integrity issue. Whatever, man. If you ask me, a father that fucking rapes his own children and fucks his own children has the integrity issue, not me. And the people that support them and help them and support this fucking syndicate to work in the ways that it has, that's the integrity issue. Anyway, peace out. I love you guys for supporting me, and if you can do more in my life than just support me silently, that would be great.